Thank you for speaking to Arabian Reseller. We would like to talk about the new products and solutions that have been launched through this event today.
Yeah, so today we launched our new ClickShare present models. It's basically the C5 and the C10, which enables a smooth collaboration for hybrid collaboration as well as our meeting rooms and boardrooms.
Okay. In terms of the go-to-market strategy from the FVC's point of view with the new products that have been launched, what is the go-to-market strategy with your channel partners and clients as well?
So we're looking at three parts. First, going and educating our partners. So the partners need to understand what this new solution can do for their customers. So we're going to go first on the education cycle. Second, work very much hand in hand with them to go to their customers in terms of making sure that we can actually go ahead, demonstrate the product and take that further. And third is look at areas which has not been addressed earlier on. So literally white space, different verticals for which never been addressed, and we look at that incremental business working with these partners on this new product launch from Barco.
In terms of your partnership with FVC, it's been a long partnership with FVC. How do you work with them to bring out value-added products to the market?
So FVC is our very loyal partner for more than half a decade, which is very active in the markets. If you look at the Middle East and Africa region, they are present in quite some countries. At the same time, they have a very big reach of the partners in the region. If you add the service offerings they have, the very strong service offerings, as well as the UCC offerings along with our ClickShare, that's basically a winning model that we are trying to create with our partner FVC.
When you speak to customers or when you speak to your channel partners as well, what kind of feedback have you received for Barco's products, especially the ClickShare range?
So today, one of the most important things, the customer pain area we see, is the start of a meeting. Typically, we see that a meeting takes 10 minutes or 15 minutes to start for different things, maybe plug in the devices, plug in your laptop, or connecting to the display. So we've seen these big challenges coming across with many customers. So today with ClickShare, we're actually removing that complete we're keeping a very seamless experience. We're making sure that the meeting starts on time. It's a really nice, easy plug-and-play device, which is very reliable. And we've seen partners being able to actually adapt to it and go back to customers and make sure that they can actually have a lot of business, incremental business with that particular customer value.
From a Barco standpoint, what kind of channel vision do you have for the market?
Yeah, so if you look at the current landscape, so I will require a little bit longer answer for now. If you look at the current landscape, a lot of things has changed versus the pre-COVID period. What you see now happening is along with this hybrid collaboration, which we expect to become the new normal, you will see a big challenge for the corporates as well as for the end users, which are basically the employees, on how to cooperate and integrate these new technologies. So and Barco, as well as our trusted partners, FVC, and our hundreds of partners in the region, we are trying to find ways, always innovative ways, how we can jump into this area of continuously innovating new technologies for the collaboration, hybrid meetings, and making sure that we are staying advanced for the future.
When you look at the market over the past 1 year, have you seen a lot of companies accelerating their digital transformation efforts?
Yeah, I think this pandemic has accelerated the efforts for all companies to put the digital transformation. Today we've been talking about unified communication and collaboration for quite some time. There are areas, certain verticals adapted to it, certain verticals didn't adapt to it. But then suddenly this pandemic accelerated the digital transformation, especially in the collaboration space, where companies were forced to have remote workers, people working from office, which was a hybrid environment. We're still going to have this hybrid environment in 2021, and definitely the digital transformation was something which all companies had to adapt, and partners had to work with the customers to actually achieve this digital transformation for them.
I'll come back to the channel vision again. Another question that is very closely associated with that is, how do you ensure business continuity for your partners during the tough time that we've seen over the past year?
Yeah. So as Barco, as a supplier of innovative technologies for collaborative solutions, what we are trying to do is we are trying to stay very close to our partners. So what I just said in my previous answer is as we are trying to increase the market share for Barco and its partners in this Middle East and African region, what we are trying to do as well is to stay as close as our partners, which also stay very close to our customers. So basically, we are trying to make that end-to-end so short as possible, so that we first of all listen to our customers, understand what their needs are, understand what the user experience will be around, reflecting that to what the role of partner will be, and eventually as Barco, how we can make sure that we facilitate and integrate all the new technologies in that. Having said that, there are basically three pillars where we are trying to surround our support and our activities on. First one is the reliability. So we want to make sure that whoever works with partner Barco ensures that they have quality. We make sure that our product works. We deliver our products on time, we deliver the support on time, and we ensure that all the service-related issues are being solved on time, so that for the customer it's peace of mind. The second element what we have is the simplicity. Every solution that we are providing, that we are putting on the market, like the C5 and the C10 we recently launched, we want to make sure that it becomes very simple to operate, and it becomes very simple to work with Barco and its partners. And then the third thing, what is very important as well, is the engaging factor. So we want to make sure that we stay very close to our partners, engage with them towards let's say the countries, the customers, but at the same time that we make sure that we have a listening ear and that we have provide this end-to-end solution.
The first half is almost, we're at the end of the first half of the year. We have 6 more months. What kind of, channel strategies do you have? This is a question for both of you. Market strategies, any new key markets that you've identified to enter into? What would be the plans from a FVC's perspective?
So I think, again, from our perspective, just a little bit longer answer, but two parts. One is today we are definitely seeing a new set of partners, especially who are very much hard-driven in IT, who have not looked at the smart meeting room space or the collaboration space. So today we're looking at how we can basically educate them and recruit them and make them go after their customers for this particular collaboration. So these typically come under the IT category partner, channel partners, who basically have never looked at the AV or the smart meeting room space. So we're working with them to basically not only recruit them, but educate them into going after the customers. This is one part of it. Second, what we also have seen is that today we have our existing partners who have taken a traditional approach, have not taken an out-of-box approach in addressing the customer requirements and needs. So we are trying to make it much more innovative. We are trying to make it much more simpler, easier. We're trying to go back and say, hey, let's go back to your existing customer and seeing how we can enhance the collaboration environment today in this hybrid requirements of making it much more simpler, easier. So that's both ways we're looking at it. So we're seeing that today by working both ways, we're looking at actually taking a much more stronger revenue both for our partners and also working with our vendors to reach out to more customers across the region.
Yeah, as Mr. Parag said, going back to the existing customers, our role will be very important. The importance is that we educate the market. So it's not only supplying and providing the solutions as such, but it's also that we enhance the knowledge and the skill level on the customer side. So it's important that together with the vendors like ourselves, but also with our partners, FVC and the hundreds we have others, it's very important that we go to the customer and explain the story, why the technology changed, how the new normal will look like in the hybrid collaboration environment. So therefore, for us as Barco and its partners, it's very important that we go and bring this message across, and that we ensure that the market, along with this whole transition of post-COVID, that they realize that this technology is there to stay, even though we see a lot of voices of for work from home policies, etc. But the new policy looks like it become hybrid. Approximately 2 days a week working from home, the rest from office, and then the question is, how do you equip your office? And that's where Barco and its partners will play a very important role.
Thank you both of you speaking to Arabian Reseller. It was nice having you both of us today, and we look forward to speaking to you in the future as well.
Thank you very much. Thanks for it, and all the best for 2021 together. Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.